Hot mic, boy. Keep that in the vid. You ready?
Oh my God.
Welcome to the people of Atlanta.
That's crazy way to start. But look, it's your boy Big Holla, and we got the boy.
Big T in here. Hey, tell your auntie I said I love her, man. You didn't tell her last week.
So, okay, we have a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? My name is Michaela. Everybody calls me Kay. KaySnapped. That's me.
So I have a question. Are you single?
Yes.
So
How
are you?
single?
Oh, wait. I'm building.
Let me get the question
build.
out. Okay.
Are you going after the uncles or the dads?
Ooh.
I want the sons.
Now, if
Awkward
a man
silence.
said that, I'm just all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. Look, all I'm gonna say is if I was like,
I want
I
the
like the
daughters.
daughters as a grown man.
You would be
mean by that?
canceled immediately.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean by
That's
that?
what they would ask.
Okay,
but you can say you're for the sons. How old are they? No, I'm joking.
What's your cutoff?
With like
What's
age.
too young?
Oh, too young is like 25. No, 24. 23.
How old are you?
23. 23 is too young.
How old are you?
I'm 25 for the next 2 weeks.
Hold up. So you're 25 and 25 is too young for you?
I changed my answer. 23. 23.
Why 23? Why
Hold
is
on,
that?
hold on. Why was it 25 first?
Because I'm about to be 26.
Okay.
She don't want to be a cougar.
That's crazy.
But no, honestly, 23, I feel like.
So why? Why 23? Why such a specific age?
Not even that it's specific. It's just like, I don't know. I've never really attracted people younger than me anyway. So
You've never attracted them, or you've never been attracted to them?
both.
So you've never attracted a 23-year-old or a 22-year-old?
Okay, we're
That's
not
cap.
gonna stick to that
That's
number.
very cap.
That's cap.
Y'all feel like that's cat for real?
Yeah, I know. I know some 19-year-olds that would be at your neck
But
right
no,
now.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think girls don't see though.
Okay.
Is like the guys who are older than you have the ability to do things that make you feel like they're attracted to you more than people your age
That's fair.
because they're further along in life, right?
Okay, here's my question to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What's your cutoff older wise?
I'm married, so I don't have nothing to do with this
Got
question.
it.
If you weren't,
If I wasn't,
Yes.
the age of my wife.
That's a good man. That is a good man right there. Oh, that was a good answer. Okay,
Okay.
Tion, what's the oldest you go?
the oldest I would go, I'm not gonna lie, 36.
10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
What
I
number?
talked to somebody at 21. I was 33, so
Oh, wow.
12 years.
12 years. I don't think that. I mean, yeah.
I mean, because you can learn so much from an older woman.
But she hit me with the, I'm about to buy a house. I was like,
The oldest woman I ever dealt with, though, I was like 20. Was I 20? I was 20 or 21. Somewhere around there. She was 30, 31.
Okay.
And I was just like, this is cool, but you're like in life.
Yeah.
I'm just getting
She's been
started.
through some things.
Yeah.
hold up, you said 25?
No.
Oh.
She was 30.
I thought you were talking about that one girl.
Ooh.
Had his knees by his earlobe.
Okay. No. Whoa. All right, hold on. You leave it to him to gas it all the way up. That first of all, that wasn't the case.
Now we,
If you'd have watched the last podcast, you'd know. We're not getting back into that. I'm not getting
Yeah,
back
we're
into
not
that.
going back into
Okay.
that.
So since we got you here, let's
Yes.
talk about you and what you do. let's figure it out. Tell me a little bit about your business. And what you do in this beautiful city of Atlanta.
by day, I'm a production assistant for Channel 2.
Channel 2.
God is good. By night, I'm a freelance photographer.
Okay.
So I've been doing photography, honestly, since my senior year of high school. And I turned into a business in college because, everybody needs a side hustle in college.
Yeah.
And so I've just been taking off with it ever since.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Photographer Lady.
So what's like the most craziest thing you ever seen somebody say on air at Channel 2?
Oh,
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, yes, she can.
I mean, it was already on air.
Facts.
Man, I can't even.
You can.
I
All right,
can't.
Okay. Let's skip that. I want you to look in the camera.
Okay.
All right. And I want you to let Donald Trump know, is news fake or real?
News is real.
News is real.
Point
News
at the
is real.
camera and say that.
Donald Trump. News is real.
Okay.
Because a lot of people I think news is perspective too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So-
and I feel like the people that have the most negative things to say about news don't watch the news.
100%.
So,
Because I have a lot of negative things to say about the news.
and I know
don't.
you don't watch the news.
I tap in online. and,
Where?
like, what do you mean where?
What news outlet?
Twitter.
But see, people don't people don't know the difference between news and editorials.
Right.
So they don't know the difference. Like you may see something that has Channel 2's name attached to it,
Right.
but it was written by Edgar Smith in the editorial
That's a
lounge.
very
You know what I'm saying?
specific name. You know Edgar?
No, I don't. I know
Okay.
Edgar Allan Poe. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
You said Edgar Smith. That was very specific. That was an extremely specific name.
But I mean, I'm not gonna say like every news outlet gets it right. Like there are some news outlets that miss the mark and can be very biased on what they deliver. So I mean, I just tell people like if you do watch the news, like don't just watch one outlet. Like get different perspectives. Like you can't just watch Fox News and just
Feel like
frame
I
your
was-
whole
yeah.
framework about news from this one outlet. Like every outlet's different.
How frustrating is it seeing the opinions of like people that you may know in like your day-to-day life
Yeah.
as opposed to the information you gather at work? Like how is that disconnect?
I guess for example, I could talk about like Cop City. You know how they're building the whole
Yeah.
cop training camp or whatever. I understand both sides because I feel like we do need cops to get the training that they need because clearly they've missed the mark up until this point. But also, you're taking away like people's tax dollars, and if the locals are saying they don't want this here, and you're like, oh, that's cool, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's like, well, what are you guys here for if you're not listening to the people? So I understand both sides about it, and I try to stay in the middle and straddle the fence on it for both sides. It can be difficult at times, so I try not to say too much about certain things because I am in the business as well as with the people as well. So just gotta find the common ground, I guess.
How long have you been working for Channel 2?
It'll be 2 years in March.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
Yes.
I was about to ask, were you a part of the crew during the riots?
Oh no, I was actually working for City Hall in
Oh
Duluth.
my God.
I was working for City Hall in Duluth.
Hold up, do you know? Hold up, keep talking.
But no, actually, during the riots and during like the George Floyd trial and all that, I was working at City Hall in Duluth. So I was like watching it live while at work, and my boss at the time, she hated it. And I was like the receptionist, so like I would have two screens, and I would have my work, and I would have the news up. Like, I just feel like that should be something you should be allowed to do working in local government or whatever. And she wouldn't say it to me directly, but whenever she walked past me and see that the trial was up, she was like side eye, like, okay, what's she watching this for? And it was kind of like a weird energy because we were local government.
Was she Caucasian?
Was she from the Caucasus Mountains?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she was. Yes. And you can always tell what kind of time those people are on.
Yeah.
Just based on how they move around certain topics and certain things. So I was like, all right, cool. So that was like when I knew, like, okay, I need to get up.
And get out of here.
Get up out of here.
Now you're at Channel 2.
Do you know the do you know the commissioners of Duluth?
I might know their faces, not their names.
You know the black one? I think there's one black one, right? I interviewed him. I can't remember his
Do
name.
you know the black one?
What is it, bro?
Is he like new?
Not really. I don't think so. He's been there for a couple years.
I have to see a picture. I'm better with
Yeah.
faces than names.
I can Google him.
Oh no, it's not that deep.
Already.
When she said Duluth City Hall, his
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
because I got to link back up with him because we need to do some things in Duluth.
Yeah, we can look it up,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Duluth
Yeah, I
definitely
like
is
Duluth
not-
though. Downtown Duluth is really nice.
It is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Some of that parts of Duluth are a little ashy. They use some lotion.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, they've been there for a minute though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duluth's old as hell.
But I think downtown Duluth is like really slept on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like so in the cut because it's got like the
Yeah.
train track
Right.
and then like the
Yeah.
There's some good food around there too.
Yes.
Yes.
Good food around there. Way
Korean or Mexican?
better. Korean or Mexican food?
Yes. One got to go forever.
Forever?
Which one you get rid of?
Korean or Mexican food.
Korean food is out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have
Okay.
to
Sorry.
agree. I'd have
Hold
to.
up. Let me broaden.
Okay.
You got to get one. You have to give up one forever. Hispanic food or Asian food?
Now, when we say Asian food,
All Asian food.
Sesame chicken.
because Asia,
It's a big country.
it
It's pretty
Continent. I mean,
yeah.
it's a big continent.
So there's
Mexican
like
food go
Japanese
crazy,
foods
though.
in there.
So wait,
Yeah, there's
Korean foods
Japanese,
in there.
Korean, Vietnamese. There's even some.
do the drinks go?
Yes.
So like I'm giving up ramen and everything.
Yes.
Damn, but you're giving up tequila.
But I love a good marg,
Yeah.
and I love a good queso.
Love a good cake. Okay.
This is tough.
Cinco de Mayo's out of there, like to celebrate at the
Yeah.
restaurant, going
Yeah.
crazy.
But you get soju though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Soju is the strongest thing I've ever had.
Bro, what?
Sitting down.
It's literally.
I'm giving up
water-
Asian food.
You're
give
giving up Asian
I'm
food.
giving up Asian food.
Like all of it?
Now that I've sat here and thought about it,
all of it.
Yeah,
So you don't like
Sushi,
I
you
love
can let that
love sushi. And
octopus.
I love sushi. I love
are sick.
calamari. I
Y'all
love
are
ramen.
sick. Y'all are very sick.
But I love Mexican food.
Bruh,
Sushi
I
can
look.
go forever.
Hey, I'm about to tell you this. I learned how to make the tacos from the taco spot.
Like the was it birria or something? Is that how you
Nah,
pronounce
it's a
it?
Mexican-
No.
It's a Mexican spot in Duluth,
Yeah, it's in the supermarket.
the Supermercado
Like-
Jalisco.
Yeah, if you ever go to like the Mexican supermarkets in Gwinnett, maybe other parts of Atlanta too.
Yeah.
They have a restaurant in the back. They sell like tacos and you know what I'm saying. And the one outside of the Norcross DMV got the best tacos
Nah,
on this
That is his
planet.
spot.
He's not capping. Like
Oh, I can tell.
I got hurt, and he was like, "I'm finna come brighten your day up." I was like, "Bro, how you gonna do that?" Because I was depressed and all that. And it took me to go get these tacos, changed my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I love tacos now. So if I try these tacos,
Oh, you're gonna be like,
And
All
they're-
right,
call him.
listen. First of all, my food, like, I'm a foodie for real. I'm not like a foodie, like,
are you a foodie? Because people be saying they a foodie and they just be
I know quality food. I'm
Yeah,
not
just be eating.
No, because some people they fall in love with what they look at.
right.
I'm gonna fall what it is. There's food that might look better, but it don't taste better.
I ain't gonna lie. His opinion on food is great, but he said Jamaican food is the lowest tier
Of Caribbean food. Of Caribbean food.
Wildin'.
What,
Yeah.
hold up, y'all rank y'all rank the
Wildin'.
Caribbean in because
He's
most people
wildin'.
only ever had Jamaican food.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
like most people only ever
But you
had
about to make all,
McDonald's.
you about to
right?
make all the Jamaicans mad though.
Hold up, listen. Hear
This
me
is our
out.
running thing.
Hear me out.
Okay,
hear
I'm,
me
I'm,
out.
I'm
Hear me out.
listening. Yes.
Most people have ever had Jamaican,
Mm-hmm.
just like most people have only ever had McDonald's because it was available.
Who's only ever had McDonald's though?
If
And why
you-
are we comparing McDonald's to Jamaican food?
This is where I'm going.
Okay, I'm
right. So
I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow you.
Going.
yeah,
Okay.
this is where I'm going, right? You okay? You got the Chick-fil-A. Maybe every city has a McDonald's. All of them don't got Chick-fil-A though, right?
Fair.
So when that Chick-fil-A comes into town, then you got a better option, like a quality, low-cost option.
be
But
honest.
then Gordon Ramsay comes in, right? And you're like, yo, like I gotta. That's the spot, right? I feel like Jamaican food in the palate of American-born people.
Yeah.
That's their first stop. That's the McDonald's. It's like it's decent. It gets where it needs to go, but the rest of
But
the
then there's
Caribbean,
so much more.
come on. That's what I'm
So
saying.
where in the Caribbean is Gordon Ramsay? What is Gordon Ramsay to you?
I'm gonna go with Trinidad.
I've had Trinidadian food before, and it's good.
It's better than Jamaican food
Why
for
you say
sure.
it like that?
Yeah.
It's good. Why you say
straight.
it like that?
I wouldn't go to Trinidad for it.
You brought up Chick-fil-A, and I don't know why this is stuck in my head, but you know the chicken. There's like
It's
over
real?
150 ingredients in the chicken,
Oh wow.
and so
You do your chicken research.
no. Let me get to it. I was on TikTok one day, and this guy was like, "Yeah, they did like some research." Can I? Okay, wait.
The
are we-
news person is telling us about news from TikTok. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I was on
The news
TikTok.
is fake. Donald, you was right, bro.
Donald,
you
you're
was
right.
The whole time.
News is fake. But no, they like published some article about all the ingredients in Chick-fil-A chicken. And then after they did so, Chick-fil-A took out the option to view the ingredients in the chicken.
Yeah, because they didn't want
Yeah,
you to make it at home.
because no. Yes, exactly. It's not because they don't want you to see it, because
Yeah.
most of those things people don't even understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know why scientists change the name? Because people use it and they don't use it correctly. So you had the history. You had a fool. That was a medical term. You're a fool. You're stupid. You're retarded. These are words that other people used and started to use the wrong way.
Right.
So they have to. Then we had to change the name to intellectually
Challenge.
deficient. What
yeah.
was it? It was something like that.
Something like that.
Like, so they have to change the name because we're not trying to say you're bad. We're just trying to label you so we know how to deal with you. But then everybody else uses those labels. So that's probably what that chicken. I don't know. Like, I think I could like run a marathon after eating Chick-fil-A.
I cannot.
Oh, really?
No.
Why? What do you mean? You'd be full?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A has some. Their chicken.
Their food is quality. Like, it's
very
quality.
Like they literally have.
It's
to
quality
fillet it.
in the fast food lane.
No.
I don't think it's quality overall.
It is.
I think it's quality in overall.
Every
I think
chicken, every chicken biscuit or every piece of chicken that you get from Chick-fil-A looks different every time.
Yeah, because they actually shout out to Omar. Omar used to work there. They
yeah.
actually fillet chicken. They don't buy it, packed it.
Yeah.
They actually fillet the chicken, bread it, and
In-house.
fry it. Yeah, in house.
Okay.
She's still not convinced.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Chick-fil-A. Like, if they were open today, I would have went.
Here we go. What do you think is a better quality chicken fillet than Chick-fil-A?
I have no answer.
Then how could you call it not quality then?
But I'm talking about.
This is that news thing, man. This is the news thing.
y'all. This is why.
Channel 2, Channel 2 shit.
I mean, are we talking about fast food or all
overall.
food?
Overall.
Like,
I can't think of a better chicken fillet
Yeah,
than Chick-fil-A.
Since we're talking about chicken, who do you think has the best chicken sandwich?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A for sure.
Now, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Popeyes is good.
I don't know.
I never had the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. They have the best chicken sandwich, but you have to go to the quality locations.
Location
Like,
does matter.
I don't think they have the infrastructure that Chick-fil-A have.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
So
go
like
yeah.
the bad
Dunkin'-
ones
Dunkin'-
definitely
Dunkin'
get
Donuts.
yeah.
You can't go to that one.
The one that's half
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Don't go to that one.
Don't go to
Don't
that
go
one.
there.
Don't go to that
You know what
one.
I'm saying? I feel like they send their lower quality products there.
Yeah.
Right. But the ones in places where, like the the KFC chicken sandwich costs $10, that's the one.
I ain't gonna lie. There was a KFC in Statesboro. That shit was fire.
That's what I'm saying. When KFC is like the place to go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you go to those KFCs, they be bussing.
Yeah.
When KFC is like the option behind McDonald's, Burger King, Chipotle,
Yeah.
those
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
You might get a foot in your chicken.
That's like going to a Checkers. Like
Chipotle makes my
Whoa,
stomach
hold-
hurt.
Hold on. What?
you go to a Checkers.
What's wrong
That's
with Checkers?
if you go to a Checkers is probably one of the worst restaurants when it's in a place.
Follow me.
Hold on. That's surrounded in a lot of different restaurants. It's usually the worst one.
I can
But when
even
it's
take-
isolated by
Yeah,
itself.
when it's isolated
yeah,
by itself,
yeah,
you go to a
okay.
standalone Checkers.
Yeah.
It's good.
Bussing.
They have probably the best fries.
I can't
You
even
go
tell you the
to
last
a-
time I had Checkers.
You said what?
I don't even know the last time I had Checkers. Like in life. I don't know.
Have you ever had Arby's?
No.
Arby's go crazy if you go on the right day.
Arby's?
Yo, what is he talking about?
Arby's is like that. A Jamocha shake, I will go out my way for a Jamocha shake. I swear to God, I will go out my way for a Jamocha shake.
Okay.
You eat Arby's?
And a turkey club, absolutely.
You must eat
You
taco-
eat meat from Arby's?
Relax. You
Where's
can't-
the meats?
Yeah, they have them.
This is insane.
They got them. Arby's isn't bad, bro. It just has a bad rap. I don't know who said, you know what? Fuck Arby's. Whoever that person was ruined it for everybody. Because Arby's isn't bad. I'm not getting roast beef. I promise you I'm not getting roast beef. I'm not getting
I'm
roast
not
beef.
going to Arby's, period.
But I'm telling you, a Jamocha shake.
hold up,
they
you know
got
what?
the chicken tenders.
Listen, I got their I got you just unlocked Arby's marketing for me. You know, some people they want to look the best,
Right.
right? So people think they're the best. Some people want to look the worst, so people keep talking about them. Because if you remember that campaign, the meat stack, nobody's
Nobody
ordering
wanted
that.
that.
But they put it out so people will be like, "Yo, look at this
Y'all saw that
Arby's."
Arby's? Yeah.
It's crazy though, because Arby's. Think about it. Arby's ain't never been out of business, but and
I
everybody.
ain't never seen a car in they drive-through either, though.
Facts.
That is
You
fact.
might have seen my car in there once or twice. I promise
He
you.
went in there like
listen,
these.
they got the. Listen,
never had a
Arby's
line.
got the milkshakes figured out. They got it figured out. They got the best milkshakes out.
Like better than Cookout?
Yes.
I would agree with that because
Yes.
that's probably what keep them in
I'm
business.
telling you, If you, oh my God, go there on a night when you was just out. Like if you can, because Arby's be open late. Too.
Because quiet as kept, the milkshake is what made McDonald's popping. Not the fries, not the Big Mac.
I can see that.
Milkshake.
That's why the machine. I hate that the machine always down though.
Because that Oreo McFlurry.
A McFlurry will go crazy.
Go crazy.
Too. Wait, you said something about Chipotle. You like Moe's more better than Chipotle?
Yes.
Both of them are dog food.
That's fine.
Compared to,
That's fine.
Have you ever had Kava?
No, I have not had Kava
I've
yet.
heard of it. I ain't never been.
This is what I'm saying. Matter of fact, why don't we do a video going to eat Kava? That's what we're gonna do, right?
But everyone that I have talked to about Kava loves it.
Yeah, it's like I said, the Jamaicans, the McDonald's, the Chipotle, they're like the first tier, right?
Like
but then you go to the next tier, you have like Kava, Sweet Greens, you know what I'm saying? Quality food, right? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So let's get back to you. Let's get back to you because we went on
a whole tangent about food.
We went on a food tangent. What got you into photography?
So I actually picked up the camera for the first time taking an audio video tech class in high school. Shout out to Mr. Rooks. I don't know where that man is right now, but that's the man that got me into photography.
Hey, Mr. Rooks.
You
if
the
it
man.
Wasn't for you, she would
I would
be
not
here.
be right here. I promise you. So me and some friends in that class, we basically told him like, we want to have this like little production team, and so he just let us, have a free for all and do our own thing. We were called JMJR. It was really just the first initial of all of our names put together. We're probably still on YouTube, so if you look us up, we're there. And we just made like little videos and commercials, and we actually were able to make a commercial for the school board for Gwinnett County because we were, so consistent with it. And I shot, football games, basketball games, stuff for the yearbook, school news, and all that good stuff. So I was actually doing the school news in high school, and now I'm doing it mainstream.
That's fire.
That's hard.
What school did you go to?
I went to Shiloh High School in Gwinnett County. Fix your face, please.
Not fix your face.
Why are you making this face?
She's a gentleman.
Go generals.
There was a what was it 2009 maybe the Shiloh Central football fight.
Oh
boy, legendary.
That one, and I don't know if you remember the one. I can't even bring this up because people I'm close to was in that fight. The Mill Creek fight.
Oh yeah,
remember that big one?
Boy,
I was
who was that
fights, so.
I know the flipper. Skip was in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Don't do my alma mater, okay?
I hate Shiloh.
Proud
What?
Shiloh. I mess with Shiloh. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, y'all had them.
Had them what though? And what do we?
Y'all had the black women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It was the selection there was.
That's crazy.
that is wild. Actually,
It was great.
See, you would have struck me as like a Berkmar person.
Really?
Because they had like a lot of Hispanics. I know like that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like
he
black
gives me
women.
like Brookwood,
All right. Okay.
Grayson type vibe.
Nah. I think he's like a Lil Burn, Berkmar.
Yeah.
Borderline Duluth.
Peachtree
area.
Ridge type
Peachtree
vibe.
Ridge, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Peachtree Ridge had them.
Yeah.
Peachtree Ridge had them. Peachtree Ridge
Yeah.
had the Asian joints. It was one there, boy. I forgot her name.
He doesn't
Look
like
on this
black
man's
women.
face
Yes,
right
I
now.
do. I love black women.
What do you feel about the gender war on the internet?
Which one? There's a few of them. Gender wars in what way?
There's a couple.
Are we talking 50-50? Are we
How do
talking
you
about?
feel about 50-50?
That's a great question.
Can I look at the camera for
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Dead in the camera.
Look, it's dumb. It's dumb. The whole
50-50 is dumb.
it's dumb. I feel like I'm not saying either side is bad. Can you fix your face? Like,
I'm,
keep my
listening.
answer?
I'm trying to. This is my good.
It's
year.
a preference thing. Like, but I feel like the whole debate on Twitter is long and drawn out. Like me, okay, I'll take my grandparents for example.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, I'm about to cook you. Go ahead.
You about to cook me?
Go ahead. Do your
All right,
thing.
cook me. Okay, look. This is how I've grown up with my grandparents. So, man brings the money home.
Good.
The wife pays the bills with said money.
Keep cooking.
She's cooking. She's cleaning.
She's hitting the brick wall.
She's literally running into the wall.
No, go ahead. You're cooking right now.
Okay, but even though he's doing all this, like he's providing for everything, she's taking care of home. I've never seen my granddad cook. I can probably count on my one hand.
Okay.
House is kept up.
Hold up.
Things.
Let me reset this camera for you.
What?
Just so we get everything we need to, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Keep going.
But yeah, she's taking care of home.
Okay.
He doesn't really have to lift a finger when he gets home.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, he's also taking care of home by bringing home the money for said things. That stuff
Let me
works.
finish.
That works. But people also have that home where, you know, if y'all are both bringing in income, y'all are splitting the bills. Okay, fine. So I feel like there's no right or wrong way. But you can't jump on somebody for the way they're doing things.
No.
Can I ask her one question? One question.
Okay, one. Go ahead.
What am I doing?
What do you prefer? What would you rather do? Would you rather be 50-50 with a man, or is he paying all the bills and you're taking care of home? Awkward silence.
Would you rather me not think before I speak?
My bad.
Dang.
Thinking silence.
Do I want 50-50 or do I want
No.
him bring all the
What's
money?
your
What do you
preferred
prefer?
setup? What's your
What's your
preferred setup?
preferred situation?
I've never actually thought about it, honestly.
Have
Think
you
about
ever
it
been in a relationship?
Actually, yes.
So you didn't like think about that while in the relationship?
But I feel like people shouldn't have to think about that until they're living together.
No,
Like,
because don't you think that's how you find the person that you want to be with?
by having this conversation.
Yeah, don't you think you need to know what
How they
the
wanna
outcome's
run their
gonna look like
household.
so you can see who's gonna grow to be that?
That is true. But there are people having this conversation that aren't in relationships.
Yeah, and they're dumb. That's why I don't think. And most of the people who are on the side initially of let everybody do what they want to do, or
Yeah.
it should. The people who are that angry usually they never had healthy relationships before.
Exactly.
Because when you see a healthy relationship, you realize. The reason your grandparents' relationship was like that
Yes.
wasn't because no, look.
Go
The
ahead.
The reason your grandparents' relationship was like that wasn't because that's the way they wanted it to be. It's
Yeah.
because the time period caused it to be that way. Men were able to work. What were the high-paying jobs?
That is very true.
Industrial revolution, factories. What women want to do that? But the factories paid enough enough money to take care of a household.
Right.
Mind you, there were still 50-50 people that existed that was out there farming, and they was 50-50 in. Now we go to engineering. Now, if women say they're just as smart as men, right?
Yes.
Now the leading industries, both people can be at the top.
That is very true.
So you would be doing yourself a disservice
Right.
to the life you want to live by taking somebody who's not in that lane of the people who can afford that
Right.
and trying to place that role on them. If you're dating the local trapper, he's going to have to sell a lot. He's going to have to make sacrifices.
Yes.
The local artist or the local general manager of a store could have took care of a whole family before, but that's
Right.
not, if you're not in tech, listen, it's going to be very hard to do that.
Right.
So like, I don't mind people saying do what you want,
Yeah.
but tell people the reasons why these things were the way they were.
Right.
Yeah.
But I didn't answer your question. If I could, if I had to say just one and I couldn't defend
Yeah.
either or, I wouldn't mind 50-50.
You wouldn't mind?
I wouldn't mind it. But I'm like I said, I'm not concrete on either side. Like me, I have a career and I own a business. So, you know, I got the money coming in. So, I mean, and then also too, it's just like, I feel like people need to pursue or date people. Not to say they have to be on your same level, but at least your same mindset. Like you don't
Yeah.
I don't want to have a business and a career and I'm dating somebody that's, you know, don't really have any plan or shit going on. So it's just like, or say for instance, if he's paying the rent and I'm paying utilities and getting groceries in the house, cool. That's a good little balance.
I'm not
to
gonna
me.
lie, rent.
But hold up. But let's take this for example.
Okay.
Even if it was, would you be okay with you pay the bills and he works the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a healthy balance.
Yeah, and even like if you look at your profession, and this is the other thing girls have to acknowledge.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say get rich quick. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of money in entertainment. And
100%.
we know the number one things that sells in entertainment is sex. It is. Like, right?
Yeah.
So, or just, you don't even have to be the person. No, I'm not saying like a IG model or something, but what if your friend is an IG model and her friend gets a deal with Target? Hey, shoot this picture. We're going to give you $25. I've seen the prices they give people for one picture.
It's a bag.
So if
a bag.
you're able to do 4 shoots for her a month, you can make 40 G's off 4 photo shoots
Right.
as her photographer.
Right.
So like I think that's what people have to take into account too when they're making these decisions. Some people just want it that way because they were told.
Right.
But which actually could work though.
Yeah.
Like
It's all about a balance.
And I was talking to somebody a few days ago too. I feel like just in our time frame right now, when like people our age, I feel like people look at relationships so transactionally.
exactly.
It's just like, what can you give me? What can you do for me? You know what I'm saying?
And people tell you if you take business class in college, they'll tell you like not poverty mindset, but like business mindset. If you function on you don't have enough, you never will. Mm-hmm. But if you know what you are able to give, you can get anything.
Right.
Right. So those people who make it transactional is because they don't have a lot to offer.
Yeah.
So they want to make sure what they do offer, they get the most out of it. Mm-hmm. People who know they have a lot to offer, like, look, I know what's coming to me is coming. Yep. Like, and it will be valued. So I'm not really worried about it.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question.
That's not how this podcast works.
Okay, fine.
All right.
No. We asked the question.
Okay, last question. What do y'all feel about the whole "what do you bring to the table" conversation? What's your standpoint on it?
I think it's valid if you look at perspective. So like earlier
100%.
we talked about guys who are older than you make it look like they want you more because they can do more. Right. Guys are saying, hey, we all came up together. Right. Like we were in 5th grade together, 9th grade together, college together. But as soon as college went off, you were able to, your wants were able to do like this really quick. Mm-hmm. When mine had to be a little bit more stair step. Yeah. Because I didn't have somebody reaching down and pulling me up. Yeah. Right. But then again, men do have people reaching down and pulling them up. Oh, that's my big homie. But it's kind of like wait in line. We know the dude's going to do more for his girl and he's going to do for his friend every time. Yeah.
Always.
The good ones, right? Yeah. So I think that's where the conversation comes from. It comes from people in the same age group seeing the other one reach so far forward and like, yo, what happened? I thought we was in this together. Right. I think that's where it comes from.
Okay.
I side with that. 100%. When I tell you, look. This is the wisest man I know.
Appreciate it.
And the way that we think, the way that I think, we're in tune. That's why we're on this side of the table.
I'm
with because we think a
lot. What do you think about that? What do you bring to the table? So you're on a first date.
Okay.
He takes you to Cheesecake Factory.
Take you to Cheesecake Factory.
I love Cheesecake Factory.
The other woman wanted to get out the car.
She was not going for it. But did you hear she was an hour late coming down to the date?
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about people being late to dates?
You shouldn't do it.
I don't like people being late, period.
Why you look at me like that? You was late.
I was late. Why? Because he was not responding back to my text. I texted him at 2:00. What's the address? Let me pull up. What time did you respond?
What day did you agree to the podcast?
When was this? Actually, I agree. I'm gonna look in the camera for this. I agreed to this podcast months ago.
Okay.
But how many?
When did you agree to this day? I got you. When did you agree to this day?
What? Like a week or two ago?
Yeah. So part of the agreement.
We ain't talking about that.
Both of y'all could have exchanged the address then.
You're right. That's fair.
So
we dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I'll take accountability.
I will as well.
Look at that woman take accountability. Look at the camera and say, I just took accountability.
I always take accountability.
There we go.
God is good.
She
Most times.
She didn't even say what you said.
Right. She
said
did.
I always.
I
she
do.
knows she doesn't. All right.
Hey, what was the question? I forgot.
Being late to a date. How you feel about people that are late to dates?
Oh my God. Respect people's time.
You got to.
Like on both sides. Like
especially
even though generally men are taking women out, but this man took the time to ask you on the date. You agreed to the date. He gave you a time and a place or whatever. Respect the man's time. Yeah. Especially if you're interested, show it. Don't be wasting his time.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Don't make it hard on the guy. I'm be honest, it probably took that man a long time to build up the courage to ask you on that date.
And you know what's crazy? You know what conversation that goes into?
What?
The who's the prize conversation.
Both people.
Yes.
Both people.
Yes, I agree.
Y'all are cooking.
I agree.
But the women who do that or the men who do it, the reason you're late is because you don't view the person as something you're getting. Right. If I told somebody 6:00, you get here at 6:00, you will get $600,000 a year.
I'm there at 5:30.
Exactly.
Don't be at that 4.
And
I'm waiting on
everybody
you.
knows a good partner is worthless. Not worthless. What is it called? Priceless. A good partner. A
You're
good
worthless.
partner is priceless.
Right.
All right?
Yeah.
So if you don't look at your dates like that, then there you go.
What are you
There's
going
your
on a date
answer
for?
of what you get.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like men and women are the prize. Like, good men are out there, and I feel like, right. So, get scared, you Brett. So I feel like where that disconnect comes in is like women, I guess, have had bad experiences with men, and then they get this whole all niggas ain't shit mentality. But it's like, no, just the ones you dealt with. You chose a bad hand. That's fine. You chose a bad hand.
So let's ask this question then. Let's talk about your worst encounter with a man. Dating. What was the worst date you ever been on?
Well, I got a question after this.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
We're gonna see how open of a book this is.
Okay. I'm gonna be real, and I hope when he sees this, he doesn't get offended because we're actually friends now. So we were on a date. It was a really cool date. We were at the bar. I'm not gonna say where, but we were at the bar. We were talking. We were like one drink in, and he got his finger, right, and he like did this on my arm, and I was so cringed. I was like, did he just like? I swear to God, like he was like making eye contact with me while he did it. And it was at that moment I was like, this is not for me at all. And then he like tried to reach and do it again, and I like slapped his hand like, no, like don't do that.
Did he ever explain like what that was?
I didn't.
He must be a physical. That's his love language, physical touch. He probably thought.
I mean, that's
kind of like
that's creepy.
that's crazy.
yeah.
But some people are like in love in like 13 seconds.
I feel like
You know what I'm
like
saying?
he liked me faster than I was liking him. Can you stop doing it? Which is fine, but once I knew in my head, like, yeah, that was it for me. I just was like, yeah, I don't think,
Did he lick his finger first and do it?
No.
Okay.
So like, what was the conversation after though? Did you ever get to the bottom of why he did it?
I didn't want to know. I didn't ask.
I think you should want to know.
asked.
Hey, listen, Derek, I know your name. I'm sorry. What?
His name is Derek for real.
No, it's not.
I was about to say she started
Hey, look, I was acting like one of the tarot card readers. You know, it starts with the
No.
D, doesn't it?
Okay.
No.
Derek.
No, but listen, I would want to know like what goes through people's mind.
Yeah.
Cause like my thing is like people should know what wears them out.
Yeah. facts.
Yeah.
But
He
maybe
probably
that
like
would.
that though.
Yeah, true.
He probably like
Yeah.
like touching his face and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, once I learned about furries, I knew anything was possible.
About what?
People
You don't
dress
know
up
if
as
they
pets.
spend like $30,000 on like an outfit that looks like an actual animal, like and they, you know.
You saw a dude that spent like I think it was 20-something thousand.
Nah, it was like 50 grand, and he
for the
looked like a
husky?
dog.
It was
Like,
a husky suit.
and he was like, none of my friends know, like, I do this.
They know.
Hey,
now.
once I learned about them, and listen, y'all could do y'all. I have no problem,
Hey,
right?
whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
And that's
but
crazy.
Some people just end up
So
different.
okay, that was your worst date. What was your best experience on a date?
Best date.
Clearly, you haven't had one because that would have popped right into your head if you did.
I'm really trying to think. I want to give a good answer. Oh, we were in Tennessee.
Okay.
For the weekend. I actually had a shoot, and he like came with me. And before we like hit the road to go back home, he took me on a horse carriage ride around downtown.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
it's really
So
cute.
cute. What was your worst date?
My worst date? I don't know. Like, I don't really be going on dates with people till I know I like them. Like, until I know we like each other, we're not.
You know,
Like,
spend no money.
yeah, no, it's not about spending money. It's just like I'm just learning at that point.
Yeah,
I may hang out with people that I might like,
yeah,
but like going on a date, like putting effort, like I'm gonna do this and then this and then this and then
yeah.
like. So I don't think I've had like, if it was a bad date, it was because I was in a relationship, like, and something else happened to make the date bad. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, but yeah. So
Okay.
how about yours?
Mine, I ain't gonna lie. We went to a restaurant, bro. The way she ate was so nasty. Like, she was breathing hard. Like, I was like, "What do you want to eat?" She was like, "I'm probably gonna get this, this, and this." And it was all like finger foods, like all food you had to eat with your hands, and it was messy. I think she had wing. No, we went to a seafood spot. It was a seafood spot, bro. She went in, dug straight into the bag, elbow deep, reaching in, breaking off crab legs with her teeth, sucking the bone marrow out of shit. I'm just like, yo.
I know somebody.
This is the first date?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was the second date.
I can kind of
First
respect
date
people
went to the
who.
movie. Second date, she.
At least she was herself.
She was
Yeah,
breathing
like-
so hard. I hate when people breathe heavy when they eat.
Yeah, that's
I hate ugly eaters.
Like,
You cannot eat ugly in front of me because I will never want to eat with you again.
Ladies, don't eat ugly in front of this man.
Because she was in that. I'm like,
yo, she sounds like the one you need to take home, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what, hey,
I
yo,
mean,
listen.
bro, but like,
that
shit
gobble
was all
gobble gonna
over
be
her
crazy.
face. She had shit on her nose.
Oh my god.
It was just, it was corn. She was going crazy on some corn, bro.
On the cob?
On the cob. She literally took the shit one hand.
Tried to get all the juice out.
Tried to get every
What's her name?
drop of
Hey,
it.
listen. Hey, look. I don't know about him.
She
With
was
me,
going
I'm taking. I got friends though.
crazy.
You.
Bro, it was so disturbing. I've never seen a woman break a crab leg open with her teeth.
She got some strong teeth. Oh my god.
Yo, you need to take her. Call her
She's
back,
a
bro.
warrior.
She is not.
Bro, didn't you say good neck is better than good box? You
It
said
is,
that.
100%.
So that sounds like that
Whoa,
might be the
whoa,
woman
why
of your
she-
dreams.
She made the face.
Hold on, what she made?
Why
Oh,
she
you're in
make
a
that
relationship.
face?
I'm wild.
Why she make that
Hold on.
face? Why she?
Hold on, I ain't see her face. What happened?
She made the craziest face. She was like, "Excuse me." She got like, "What?"
Which one do you think is more important? Because I'm about to ask the next question. I was saving this one.
Oh man.
Which one's more important to you?
Good neck or good meat?
She had flashbacks. I see a piece of sweat. Look at the sweat on her forehead.
Yeah,
She's
listening. She's like,
perspiration. That's what that
Probably
is.
good neck.
You said what?
Neck.
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
And that's where niggas be failing. Like, bro, listen. Because you know how
You
people
either
be-
got it or you don't.
not only that, they got this running thing. Oh my God, guys can't get you to the finish line. First of all, that's the easiest way. You get them to the finish line or right up to the finish line, then you and then it looks like, yo, what was this, right? So if you perfect step one, all right, perfect step one, step two, like you could be great. You
I'm
could
gonna
be.
expose myself. I hate eating box. I hate it.
You coming over here. You coming over here.
We doing a pod over here, man. You're done. I don't know what he's
I
doing.
absolutely hate it, bro.
Absolutely.
But he's
hate it.
honest.
Listen, I had an experience one time that ruined it for me.
He's never getting married.
It's a wrap for him.
It's done.
Listen, I had the worst experience. Listen, I don't even know because she knows who she is.
You told her?
No, like what happened to me scarred me.
Okay, tell the story.
Okay.
I was doing that. She was above.
Oh, y'all
Okay.
was like 69.
No. She was just sitting.
Okay.
So I was doing my thing, and I was in there, and then like shit is finna get detailed. She squirted in my face.
Are we children?
No, hold on. And like I was like, okay, this is fire. Then I went finger in there and was, had all that going, and her period started on my face.
Oh man.
Some people call that like a strawberry smoothie.
Ever since then, I've just been like, you know what? I can do other things to get to the finish line.
Man, I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that could happen. Like I thought,
Like
I
period
didn't-
started when the sun came up.
no, like it was just so
At this
random
time.
because like it was a session.
Yeah.
I was going for it. I was letting that rock out.
Mm-hmm.
That happened. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I tried to hit it with the combo, the motherfucking combo. Blood sport. I was like, this is red. This is red. She was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. What do you mean? Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Yo, ever since.
Have you
that-
talked to her since then?
Yeah, we're still cool.
Oh no, there's no way.
Well, not.
She would have had to see me in a boxing ring.
We're
All
like,
right.
we're cordial. I don't
Okay.
I haven't seen them in years, but like if I saw them in passing or like if
She-
I post something funny.
Not
Okay.
even like she would never want to be around me because the jokes wouldn't stop.
Yeah,
They
bro.
wouldn't. I'm sorry.
But it's like I was embarrassed to tell that story just then because it makes me seem like some niggas would have ate that up literally.
Yeah, I know Gerald would have.
Whoa.
That's his thing, man.
Eating box on the period.
Yeah.
Is that even healthy?
He says it likes when it like he calls it a strawberry smoothie, and even when they're like on their period and he like in them, you know what I'm saying? He let it ooze back out with the mix with the So anyway, yeah.
She's like, where's he at?
No. No. Keep that man away from me.
Yeah, he's a demon. That's a
Oh
fucking Satanist
God.
right there.
Yeah. Hey man.
That nigga's insane. To call it a strawberry smoothie is insane.
That's wild.
So do you think men are as bad as the internet says they are at performing that task? Like, is your ratio like, yo, is really only 25% decent out here, or has it been like pretty successful for
I
you?
mean, I ain't really around the way,
Nobody
so
said
I
that.
can't really.
They were talking about your experience.
My
Yeah,
experience,
just yours.
men are pretty decent at it.
Okay, see.
What about girls?
Oh, you like girls?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Wait, what?
Have you ever experienced it from a girl?
God no.
Oh shit! Hey,
Oh,
look.
I mean, no. I mean, that's your thing. Hey, rock out.
God no, it's crazy.
God
That's
no.
what I'm saying.
That's really got us dope on. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Heavy
No.
stuff. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'll be honest with you though. Some good neck though. It'll get me a long way.
I just need to be with somebody who know when to leave me alone. That's it. I can
That's
deal
a
with
good boy.
I can deal with anything in doses.
He just hit the.
So
nail on the
you
head.
like a healthy amount of space in your relationship.
Yeah.
Not even. I just need you to know when the space. It doesn't have to be like a lot.
Yeah.
But there, like, if there's 24 hours in a day, some days we may be able to be together 24 hours. Some of the days but you have to know, like,
Yeah.
okay, this day I need to give him 3.
Something's
Some
off.
days you might need to be like, I'm gonna give him 2 days, and there may be a week I need to give him none. Right? So I feel like that's how my life is.
That's real.
That's fair.
Good. That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
A lot of women gotta realize that. Like, I still love you, but sometimes I gotta, be by myself. Go kick with the niggas or something.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I know, like, dating is like an adventure for women. It's fun. Oh, get out there. It's work.
It's
For the
definitely
It
person
is.
for the person who was fun for, the other person is working.
definitely
Yeah.
a job. It's definitely a job. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship ended almost 2 years ago.
Mm.
Oh,
Did it start during COVID?
Yes.
How did that
did y'all gain weight
affect
together?
y'all's
God
relationship?
no.
No, y'all was healthy during the pandemic. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was eating like fuck during the pandemic. I was good.
Wait, what was your question?
How did you feel like the pandemic affected your relationship as opposed to other ones you had?
Well, we met in college, so it was like he was somewhat like something fresh during the pandemic. But when we right before we got in a relationship and like when we were fresh in it, I was respecting, like, I was still at home with my parents, and so it was like peak COVID, so everyone was kind of on lockdown still, and I was respecting my parents' space. Like, my sister had asthma, like, if they were uncomfortable with me going this, that, and third, and then coming home, I was respecting that, and it was kind of hard for him to understand that. He was like, well, if you like me, you do X, Y, and Z, and I'm just like, well, this is a health hazard at the moment. Like, it's not, I don't want to. It's
People are
just,
dying.
yeah. So that was the only thing I feel like we had to work through. But once we got over that and, outside opened back up, even though it never really officially closed to Atlanta, I don't feel like.
They closed for like a week.
Let her keep cooking.
You've been saying I've been digging this whole time. But no, that was pretty much the only hurdle during the pandemic, I feel like.
Now, how big of a red flag did that play into the rest of y'all's relationship?
In that moment in time, I didn't see it as one. But, of course, once the relationship ended and you look back into things, it's like, that was red flag number 1. Yeah. 100%.
Like, anybody who makes you do something that you're uncomfortable with,
Or, like, gaslights you into how you feel about it.
yeah,
It's like, okay, side
if they
eye.
can't make an attempt to
Side-eye.
see your perspective,
yeah.
we're good. We're good here.
Yeah, I'm
you know?
good on it. Yeah.
I think everybody has like that red flag in a relationship. They're like, dog, if I would have just paid attention right there, I could have saved so much time.
And I think that's what that relationship taught me is like, I, view dating so differently now because of my last relationship. So it's like, when I see red flag, I don't ignore it at all. Yeah. Or like I speak on it and call it on, like, okay, we're going to talk about this right now. Like, don't sleep on anything. Because it'll only get redder. It will only get bigger if you just let that one thing slide.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, my COVID relationship was the biggest red flag, and I ignored all of them.
Oh, really?
What? Flags was redder than your hat, bro.
I think, go ahead, finish. What were the red flags, though?
For me or him?
She was lying. Oh, God.
I mean, you had I want to see what yours is.
She used to put everything on her dead grandfather.
Oh, that's crazy.
Everything. And be lying.
Oh, that's terrible.
Cold-blooded lying.
May that man rest in peace. But my God.
I think, like...
rolling over right now. He done did about 6 backflips in that grave.
Dang.
That's crazy. I think, like, COVID actually ended my relationship.
Okay.
Like, that was prior to that.
Yeah.
And I think why it ended is because when everything stopped, then we see what the focus actually really was.
Yeah.
And one focus was this way, and one focus was this way. And neither would have ever been able to come in the middle. Yeah. That's just what it was.
I loved COVID, though. COVID was...
For sure.
When that first, 6 months was so...
Man, the gas prices.
Gas.
I feel that my
The
tank.
Traffic.
There was none.
Traffic was fire. There was nothing.
I think I filled my tank on like $12, $15.
Yeah.
Because the gas was so low.
I think I was still getting gas at that time.
COVID was for the real bag getters.
COVID was so fun.
Yeah.
I hate when people say, "Oh, I hope that never happens again. I lost so much money."
I need that one more time.
That. If we had another one,
I will be. I'm on my A game.
Listen,
I'm coming out of that next one like a new person.
I would have, if I'd have took advantage of COVID in the beginning with social media, where I don't even know where I would be at right now.
Yeah.
People of Atlanta would be so high up.
But see, I started the people of Atlanta because of right after the tail end of COVID, when people were first starting to go back outside. That's when I started. But how I got the funding for it is because of Versus, right?
Yeah.
They have Versus.
Damn, that was a tough.
And
Versus was tough.
And I was raffling stuff during Versus.
Yeah.
So that's how I got the funding to start this.
Okay.
And then I think I made a good decision in there.
Mastermind, telling you. Without him, boy, listen, I wouldn't have understood half the things.
Oh, and Dogecoin. Yo,
Dogecoin.
yo, listen.
I was watching SNL waiting for that shit to sky. I thought that shit was going to the moon.
That's when they drop it. Everybody sell right when everybody's looking up. The people done stole the back, and that taught me how the stock market, really, you watch Hijack on Apple TV, how they use situations to fluctuate prices, but they only use it it's hard. You just gotta watch them.
Do y'all remember the whole AMC? Not AMC.
Yeah,
GameStop. I'm saying AMC because I'm in AMC right now. That whole situation was crazy. You need to see Dumb Money movie that just came out. It was so good, and I remember that time too. Cause I hopped in too. I was like, "Oh, GameStop! Let me hop in real quick. Let me tap in."
Shout out to my boy Cryptic, cause Cryptic put me on both. I remember I put 35. With Robinhood, you got the $25 in, then you get a thing that gives you an extra stock. Sold that, put it all in Dogecoin. $35 in Dogecoin. It started. And I'm somebody hit me, and I didn't open my Robinhood for 9 months after I bought it, and I looked, and the $35 was $800, and I was like,
oh.
I said, so I was taking my raffle money and putting it. I think I put a number in there, Mr. IRS, and
You got in and got out,
and then that number went to a certain. I said, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I never forget, right before SNL, I was showing my homie, and he was like, and this is how I knew, that night is when I knew this girl gotta go. It's because the conversation I was having, but And I seen that, I was out of there. I was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, bro. Nah, Doge put a pretty penny in my pocket too.
AMC doing real good right now too.
Bitcoin
Yeah.
put a little money in my pocket too.
Yeah, Ethereum.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I thought I was a crypto king, but then everything crashed. Bitcoin did me so dirty at one point. Remember when it just absolutely like plummeted? The shit was at like 30, 32.
Yeah, and it went down to like 18.
Bro, I was
Yeah.
in it. I looked at opened up my trading account.
That's
That
why
shit was
people-
red. I was like, it's gonna go back up. Open up again.
Not you held.
But that shit I held so long. I lost. God, I don't even want to say that number on camera.
That's
But-
the thing. Like I was talking to one of my coworkers about stocks, and he was telling me how he just put so much into it. I'm like, you need to like take it by step by step by step because you can
What do you
put
mean
all
so
this.
much to it?
Like he put too much money into it. Like he would just dive into the deep end, and I'm the kind of person I'm taking it baby step by baby step because if I make the wrong move,
Yeah.
your risk isn't that high,
Would you?
See- oh,
Here-
go
here-
ahead.
if you wanted to become rich,
right?
this is how you have to look at the stock market. There's literally a arcade that teaches you this.
Yeah.
If you want to become successful in trading, would you invest in trying to be a gambler to beat the house, or would you invest in the house?
The house.
And so when you look at things like that, you have to invest in things that you think are going to win in the long run.
Right.
If you invest in a house, you get Caesar's Palace,
Yeah.
MGM, Harris. That's how you get that,
Yeah.
right? But if you invest in trying to beat the house,
Yeah.
there are some people who do it. But most of the people become like I don't want to use the S word, but become needed. They need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that like I don't think anybody you can invest all the money you want, but I think it should be in things that you think are going to be here in 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely do your homework. Don't just be, going with the trends. I mean, sometimes the trend is good, but do your homework no matter what
Yeah.
you're investing into.
100%. Because I ain't gonna lie to you though. If you would have been one of them niggas that risked it all in the beginning when stuff was jumping and got out,
But see, that's why you learn. History always repeats itself.
it does.
So
It does.
once you figure out what the next, it's the same cycle. But people get so wrapped in what they lost
Yeah.
that they never look back forward and to see the wave coming again.
'Cause that's what I did. I lost and never looked at it again.
Yep.
Deleted the app. I don't even have, boy.
See, I think I know what's gonna be the next time something happens.
Don't say
Yeah.
it yet.
No, it doesn't matter. But people, that's the difference in investing. People who are rich
Yeah.
and because people who are rich, they want you to know because they want you to because the more money people give us, the better chance we have to be successful. So stocks is the same. The more people that know about it, that can invest in it, is going to boost the price, and that price is going to go to that company, and they're going to try to make their investors happy with the money that you gave them.
So do you think next election we're gonna have something like this, or next major disease illness thing? Because there's something on the horizon. I don't know what, but I think that's just COVID's gonna happen again. I think that situation.
So
I think
you think there'll be another shutdown
yeah, probably not next year, but I'll say like
next 5 years?
yeah, I think so. The rate that we're going,
You heard it here first.
I think we'll have something that's like you go outside, you're gonna die, type shit,
I don't think so.
That's a bit extreme.
or like you catch it like you got like a 75% chance.
Really?
I've been watching too much shit on TV. That's all.
Well, see, you got to look into
Watch
like
too much shit.
even like COVID, like people. The reason that ideology of like vampires is a thing is because bats have the best immune system out of most animals because they live in so much close quarters and they live in wet
so ugly.
space. Oh, yeah, no, but
You said
like
what?
Bats are so ugly looking.
A
Have you
lot
seen
of-
a bat?
Ugly.
a lot of diseases are people can study before they get to humans.
Right.
That's why they can get vaccines quicker for certain things. But that's why Ebola is something that came from a place where things are spread out. Didn't really do that much damage.
Yeah.
Right? It's because like it's not equipped to spread that quick. That
Right.
virus isn't.
Yeah.
So I just think that's the law of nature. I don't think we're ever gonna I'm not gonna say ever, but it's gonna be hard for us to get to that with this level of technology. I think.
I ain't gonna lie, I want this shit. Niggas gonna look at me crazy. I want something crazy to happen, like on Earth, just so we can say we got through it. Like I want to see.
We've been through enough.
We went through COVID. What's wrong with you?
COVID was like, I caught it. I was like, that shit ain't that bad.
People have died.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
let's see when
I
you
know.
catch it when it come back when you 80.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go at that time. Hey, 80? Fuck out COVID 80. Yeah, check me out. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the hotel upstairs.
Not the hotel.
And you gonna get up there? Hey, my key card not working, nah, big fella.
Yeah.
You in the basement.
You're down there.
So back to your photography career.
Yes.
Gotta ask, what was your favorite shoot that you've ever done?
Oh man.
Because I've been looking at your work. Listen, before anything, we go any further, book with KaySnapped. She is phenomenal.
Thank you.
She was supposed to work with my mom though.
Mama, where you at?
Where's my mom at? Mother, she's right here in
Hit
front
my
of me.
line
Please.
in the camera. Hit my line.
Please. But yes, bro, when I tell you her skills, listen, I'm not even trying to gas
Thank you
up.
so much.
I hate giving her credit because she just, yeah, she gonna run with this fight. Remember when you said that?
I literally just said thank you.
But yeah, no.
Favorite shoot, man, that's hard. That's really hard. Like, oh my god.
When you look back, you was like, damn, I did that.
Can I look right now?
Go look.
Let me see. Let me
Show it to the camera.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull something up real quick. Dang, that's tough.
Well, since you're looking though, let's
Okay,
ask
go ahead.
this. What do you think is your biggest challenge in this industry as a female photographer?
Oh man. A lot of times I feel like you can tell when a man is reaching out to you and using your photography like as an avenue to like to get to me. And that kind of really just so aggravating. Like, just be normal. Like, don't be a weirdo. Like,
I was trying to get pictures took so he can.
yeah,
take
talking
your
about.
picture.
I've been thinking about getting my mouth. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Like, just be for real.
Like, nigga, you sell drugs.
Like, that's
you
not
don't
what
want to take no pictures.
You don't. That's probably the only
Those be
thing.
the people who want the pictures the most.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. This one right here. It was with a horse.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can see.
We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Boom. This her. This my friend Ray. And that was even hard to decide on that one. But it was for her birthday. And she wanted to go horseback riding. So we went horseback riding and we were like, we'll shoot with the horse and then ride after.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of you have shot with an animal. Like, even shooting with a dog is hard. So shooting with this big ass horse was just like, you can't tell a horse to stay still and look at me. Like, you know. So we had to like no.
I'm shot with children. I feel like it's about the same.
Shooting with children is hard. But it was just, it came out in the moment. I was like, I don't know how these gonna look, because, you know, trying to work around the animal and, you know, whatever. But it was so fire. Like, that's probably something I would like blow up in frame once I buy my house.
Oh, for real.
Damn.
Yeah, like, I love that shoot so much.
Okay.
Because I love animals. And so, and that's my friend, like, it's my homegirl. And so, she really let me just have full creative range when I was editing them and everything, and she loved them. So yeah.
That was your
fair.
worst shoot. The one that you look back and be like, why the fuck did I do this? She's already got it in her head.
I don't even.
There's like so many to pick from.
Worse than what way? Like worse
just
as
you.
worst working with, worst experience. Just the people were.
Like, if you could etch that out of your history, like, yo,
Yeah, like,
I could have lived without that.
good.
I don't even know. But what I can say, I really hate when, it came to me just now. It came to me just now. So the product of it wasn't bad. It was something that happened on the back end that made it just terrible. Me and my homeboy Jaren, shout out Jaren Stevens, great photographer. We collaborated and we did a like a concept shoot around Black people in our hair. And the concept was wear your hair like a crown, whatever. And so our goal with editing them is that we didn't want to do too much retouching. Like, you know, when photography, like, they retouch the skin and make you look model perfect. Like, we wanted to be very authentic. This is who you are. So send the pictures out, whoop-de-whoop, and one of the models post one of her pictures, and her face looks like bomb. I'm like, I know I didn't do that. I know I didn't.
Oh, she had somebody else retouch it.
She touched
Facetune.
Yes.
Come on now.
She Facetuned her pictures after the fact, and it was one of my homegirls, like a friend, a close friend, childhood friend.
Oh man.
And if she sees this,
Some people are just so like
you know,
sad about what they think the world thinks.
it got so unlike we stopped being friends for a minute after that.
Damn.
Like I take my work very seriously.
Hold up, so when did you say something to her?
Oh yeah.
What'd she say?
She tried to give me business advice and say, well, maybe you should have had a contract for everybody to sign. And I'm just like, well, you're the only one that did something to your picture. Everyone else understood the assignment and didn't touch their stuff. So
I mean,
don't know.
It
It
could
just
be a teachable moment. Your
it
friend could be
was. It
teaching
really was.
you, you know,
But at the same time, it's just like
how she went about it.
Yeah, like don't try to give me business advice when you're the one in the wrong touching my work. You know what I'm saying? That's like a makeup artist doing your makeup and then you.
But
leave.
you gotta. I'm gonna shoot her some bail.
Go ahead.
You have to look at her business though, right? What if
Okay.
her business, right?
Okay.
Everybody's a creator in their mind.
Yes.
Right. So if my IG don't look perfect, you're going for this,
Yeah.
thing. And I'm pretty sure y'all paid all the models.
No.
So if I'm doing this for you for a favor, right?
Okay.
You have to understand my business too. Because if she wants to go on and be Fenty beauty model,
Right.
and she believes I only need pictures on the internet of me that look like this,
Right.
because everybody knows what happened when they got that picture of SZA. It was going crazy.
Yes, yeah.
Picture. So from her perspective, she's giving you business. Just look up the SZA picture, man.
Yeah.
But she may be giving you advice from her perspective of her business.
And that's fine,
Right?
but I feel
Yeah.
like if she would have come to me first and be like, hey, love the work, great. Is it okay if I or you do X, Y, and Z to the picture? Then we could have a conversation about it. But it's the fact that we told the models this is what we were going for.
Yeah.
And she agreed to it and said, okay. And then on the back end, you still change it without communicating. I'm all about communication.
Yeah,
So she would have been like, love the picture, but I really want to do X, Y, and Z for, me and my personal brand. Fine, let's work with it. Let's, change it up because I'm not paying you. You're not paying me. This is us just, in our creative bag.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's all a creative. It's all a communication thing for me. Like that's one of the top 2 ways to really get under my skin with my work
Yeah.
is if you try to change it after I send it to you.
I've had people do that, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like, why?
It's like, damn, you just
Why?
basically said I didn't do a good job.
Yeah, like basically, like, fuck me.
Bro, artists are the most sensitive people.
Oh
ever,
my
bro.
god! Like we stopped being friends for a minute after that because I was like,
Damn, so you cussed her out?
I didn't cuss her out, but I was just like,
But why? Business should. I don't think should ever.
yeah, and that was
ruin
probably on
friendship.
me. Like I probably took it too serious.
Look at you taking accountability again.
I mean, I feel like,
Look at her.
yeah, I mean, I know when I'm wrong, and I can admit when I'm wrong. And even like a couple of years ago,
Look at that.
God put on my spirit like reach out to her, like make amends. And so I texted her. I was like, I know we haven't talked for a minute, but I want to apologize for how I handled the situation. I could have handled it better.
Yeah.
And now we're cool again.
See, I think like the only I treat how I treat my friends is I will never cut you off until you do something
Dirty.
that I have no interest in making amends over, right?
Okay.
Because if you're willing to do this, if
Yeah.
you're willing to do it once, you're willing to do it twice, and only those serious things will cause me to like I can't mess with you no more.
Yeah.
Anything other than that, I feel like any relationship should
It's
be able
mendable.
to like I felt away. Sometimes you got to sit on it till you can deliver
Yeah,
the
right.
message properly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To where they're gonna receive it. So
And I feel like if I would have slept on it, I probably wouldn't have handled it the way I did in the moment.
Yeah.
Because literally, I saw her post it, and I immediately hit her up like in the moment, like did you touch X, Y, and Z? So if I feel like if I would have just
you
took a
see how
step back,
you asked a question that you already knew the answer to.
Yeah.
So you already knew what
I'm
road
like-
you wanted to take.
I was like, did you? Even though I know what I'm seeing.
I don't want to turn left, but I'm finna hit this left.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust a mean left.
That's why
Dumb
sometimes
as
like,
left.
like that's why they tell you like I think everybody should take business classes like because the rest of your life is going to be business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My teacher taught me, they said, if you got an email that makes you mad at work, do not type the email response out on the email. Write it first.
Yeah.
And then the effort you're going to have to go to retranslate it will get you to realize
It's not that
how
deep.
your words are really coming
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like that's like a good practice. Even if you got to put it down and talk through it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now let me.
I feel like that's how people should handle life.
Yeah.
Honestly, because a lot of people say the wrong thing and put their own foot in their mouth, just going off of emotion.
Yep.
And the emotion in the moment. So,
Yeah.
you know, going forward, you know, you should probably write down what you feeling if you got a little angst towards somebody.
That's why I always wait. Like,
Yeah.
our phones gave us the ability to get to people
Instantly.
too quick.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, even who I'm with, I be telling them, like, just wait till you see them to say that.
Yep.
Like, you telling them this now and 3 hours later when you, it's not going to, like, you can only deliver the message better after that. People can say, if I think about it too long, I'm going to get madder and madder. But how often do you really
Sit
get
and-
madder and madder about something?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you just a spiteful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, not even spiteful, unless it was really that serious.
Yeah.
Like, somebody does something to, like, a teacher spank your child. That's something that the
like, okay,
more
we
you
need to
think
go.
about
I'm
it,
getting hot.
I'm getting mad.
Hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, she retouched my pictures. You walk past a couple mirrors and look at your eyes squinting, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm wilding.
Yeah. yeah. Yeah.
Why am I sweating right now? I'm mad as fuck.
I think that's one of the
Crazy.
most important things
Yeah.
people can put in their house.
A mirror?
Is mirrors.
Yeah. You walk past a mirror a few times and you're mad. You gonna look in the mirror like, yo, I look stupid.
You need to see yourself.
Because it takes so much energy out of you when you're that upset.
Eyes got dark circles.
You give
breathing
yourself a
hard.
headache and
What? Eyes watering and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Be mad as fuck.
So who's some of the people that you've met at Channel 2 that like you're like, oh my goodness?
Glenn Burns.
Who?
Glenn Burns, the meteorologist.
Come on now, who is she? Who she think
Are
we
y'all for real?
I've heard the name, but
That's the
like,
dancing dude?
No, that's a whole different state.
I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't watch the news. Anyway, Glenn Burns, Brad Nitz, Jovita Moore's son. They were there.
okay.
Love Jovita.
Man, R.I.P. Jovita,
Yeah,
man.
rest in peace.
Oh man. I really love everybody that I work with. George Estevez, that's my work dad. Karen Greer is my work mom.
Who's your work husband?
I do not have one of those.
She's lying.
Yo, all right, listen, y'all like comments. That's crazy.
I don't.
She said a
I know
work
you guys
dad,
might
a
have come
work
to your
mom.
desk and hug you above your shoulders.
I mean,
You
when
trying to go to lunch today?
No lie, when
It's
I
okay
first,
if he's married. Like, it's a
when
work
I
husband.
first started working there, it was a guy from a different department that started coming in the studio a little more often than he probably should have. We went to get drinks one night.
Y'all went on a date.
We went on a little date, and he tried to make a move a little too quick for me, and I was like,
Damn.
nah, it's a wrap.
He thought it was a
That boy
layup.
tried to put his thumb in
And
her butt.
he
That's
started
what
acting real weird at work after I turned him down. I'm just like,
Oh, he was really trying to get active.
no, not even get active. He tried to
like-
and I was like,
I don't know you.
yeah,
Your breath might stink.
and he just started doing too much.
You ever
and-
kiss somebody who had bad breath?
kiss somebody? What?
With bad breath? Consistently? Sorry to get off topic.
No,
Okay, but have you ever done
I
it?
mean maybe like morning breath.
I've never kissed somebody with
You
bad
kiss
breath.
morning breath?
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
Y'all are crazy.
I was in a
First of all, if
relationship.
you got decent hygiene, like morning breath
Yeah.
don't get that bad.
I mean, I was in a serious relationship, so we waking up
me too,
together.
but I'm not doing that. Let's go brush our teeth first.
I mean,
Never mind. I can't say that on camera.
Breath is like that's my biggest ick when it comes.
Bad breath?
Yeah, bad breath is my biggest ick.
There's no ick that I have
That's big.
that's gonna stop me from waking up next to you in the morning.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
talking about
and
kissing
if-
in the morning. I can get up and go brush my teeth
so when you're married
when I'm married,
and you wake up to your partner,
and I wake up to my partner.
say y'all been married for like 5 years or
Been
something,
married for 5 years.
random number.
Go brush your teeth.
Wow. So you're not giving your wife a kiss with morning breath?
Probably on the forehead, not in the mouth
Wow. Okay.
or on the cheek. Listen.
Okay.
I have the biggest.
I think that, okay.
the
Let me tell
biggest thing about bad breath. That's like man, that's literally my biggest ick.
I will tell you this though.
Okay.
As a relationship, if y'all live together and y'all have the same diet, a lot of those things that repulse you from people will start to lessen, right? Like, cause y'all body literally digests the same food, the same food that you've been smelling coming out of your mouth. The only reason you smell it is cause it's different,
Yeah, I bet.
right? So I think like once you're in a relationship, That morning breath smell will start to go away. I think.
I've been in a relationship and lived with the person. Didn't go away.
Did y'all have the same hygiene?
Yeah, very clean.
Y'all ate the same food. Well, that's tough.
Well,
it's just something about I just don't know. I just don't like
They smoked?
the morning. No.
You smoked?
No.
They drank?
Yeah.
You drank?
Yeah.
Y'all drink the same thing?
No.
No.
oh well.
No.
It's a preference thing. I
Morning
guess.
breath is not it at all
Well,
for me.
yeah. I mean, you
Like you ever woke up and did this to yourself? I was like, oh shit. And I brushed my teeth at night.
Yeah.
So it might be me. I might have scared myself into it. Shit. But I just know when you keep your mouth closed too long, it starts to smell funny.
That is true.
If you keep your mouth closed way too long, it starts to smell a little funny.
Low-key, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't do morning breath. But back to your awkward date. Sorry about that, to get off on a tangent. Try to make a move on you. Damn.
Man.
So have you ever tried to make the first move on a guy?
Yeah.
Really?
That's actually how I got in my relationship. I shot my shot with him.
I'm talking about make the move. Like the Harlem
The
Shake
little
move.
shink the dink.
Shink the dink is insane.
Shink the dink
The
is
little
crazy.
shink the dink. A little scoom boom.
Cause little who? Scoom boom?
The little scoom boom.
Scoom boom. That's a word. But yeah, I've never had a girl make the first move on me ever.
I have.
Like so many people, I don't want to be that guy, right? Girls did make the first move on you. You just didn't know.
I probably was oblivious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most guys are. But yeah. I feel
I
like
take that back.
if a woman is comfortable enough with herself,
Yep.
I take that back.
she'll make the first move.
I know a girl that made the first move.
How do girls make the first move?
Like in the moment or like
Yeah.
shooting shots?
In
Both.
the moment.
In the moment.
In the moment. You are getting a little too comfortable.
That little butt scoop.
I told you the knees, ears thing. Come on, go ahead.
He was smitten. Like if we in the bed, like are we talking like Netflix and chilling, like we laying down and we just
okay on the couch, not the bed.
Okay, we're on the couch. I mean, she should get a little too close to you. Like she just, get a little, she'll slide. It's all in the hip action. It's all about.
But some people would say that's just her getting comfortable. That doesn't mean she wants more. So then what's the
That's
next
how I
step?
look at it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's fair.
You saying pull your dick out?
Oh God, no. I don't know, but like I said, like if she's comfortable with herself, like she'll take charge of the moment. So like if she grabs you and kisses you, that's her initiating. Or she's trying to be subtle with it. She'll switch up how she's sitting down and put a little bit more hip your way type vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's all in like her body language.
Got you. Now what about when you're trying to approach the guy? What's your first move? What's the KaySnapped first move?
Yeah, what's the line? What do people need to look up in their Instagram messages right now to be like, let me see if she said this to me.
Did she say that to me?
When you trying to book.
You need a shoe? You trying to shoot? You trying to collab? It really depends on the person. It depends on. Well, for one, I'm not gonna even go there with you if I don't see something serious, or if I don't see it could be something with him. I don't really do the whole.
You're Euro stepping around the question right now.
What?
You're Euro stepping around the
once you
question.
get all them.
Okay.
check marks.
How do I shoot my shot? I try to be direct, but not come on too strong.
All right, let's role play. You're trying to shoot a shot at me right now.
In person? I will never do it in
what's
person.
the role play?
Not you moving out the
Go
way.
ahead.
Oh man, that's hard. I don't know what to say.
I'm curious.
I've never done it in person.
We're in a restaurant. You see me from across the way. You're like, I want that. What's your move? What's your move to go get what you want?
I'll come to you. Spark conversation very casually.
What's the conversation? Let's talk.
Oh, this we're in the moment.
We're role playing.
Okay.
The woman approaches the
Woman
man.
approaches the man.
She sachets across the room.
He's drinking his drink.
What are you drinking?
Gatorade. It's a margarita. It's a margarita.
A margarita? What flavor?
Peach.
Is that your favorite fruit?
Might be.
Oh, mine's pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
So you must be sweet.
See, and here, I'm gonna stop.
Cut.
All right, cut.
See how
scene.
you take
All right,
the
look,
spirit away up there.
and this is
I should've been the girl. I should've been the girl. I should've
But
been
see,
difficult.
here's the point where red flag number one. What do you think the red flag was?
What do you mean, mine?
Yes.
What I said to her?
What do you think the first red flag in that conversation was?
What are you drinking?
What do you think it was?
Does
Nah, I ain't
that
gonna
mean
lie.
you sweet?
That was definitely a red flag.
No, that wasn't the red flag. The red flag was you asking. If you sometimes when you talk to people and they didn't inquire back, okay, this might not be the conversation for me.
Which question though? The what are you drinking?
No, when you said, "Well, my fruit is."
Oh, my favorite fruit is so
yeah. At that point, when he
She's
didn't,
selfish.
when he didn't,
He didn't ask
no,
me.
yeah, like it's not bad that you asked,
Yeah.
but him not asking should have told you something, right? Okay, and then once you did that, then you see how. Okay, well, she wants me to know about her. I'll play the game.
Yeah.
And that's when he. So you must be. He went straight into the.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Cut
get
to
the
the
butt.
chase.
The butt is here. I'm about
Yeah.
to get it. All right.
Oh man, you wouldn't have pulled me that day.
Bro, one of my favorite movies.
Noted.
No, you wouldn't have pulled him as a partner. But
Oh,
like,
I would have pulled you though.
Yeah, you would have got the
Yeah.
the Dooney Land
The
ticket.
Dooney Land,
The little shake thing.
the Shinkadink.
Yeah. Like for sure.
Nah,
But I think that's a very like when people don't like if you feel like you gotta tell somebody,
something about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially one that you asked about them already. You were 3 questions in.
And he didn't ask me nothing.
And then instead of you saying, "Okay, that's a sign. Let me move
Yeah.
on," and that's how people end up in like them, you know.
Situation shit.
Bro, one of my favorite movies is Hitch, bro. That was
boy.
me.
Really?
I'm him. Him.
You're Will Smith.
Yes.
All right.
Speaking of,
How do you feel about Jada Pinkett Smith?
great segue.
Man. Just. So I heard, I mean, I didn't hear it out of her mouth, but I did hear I was looking at the whole whatever, that they had been separated for years,
Yes.
but to the public eye, they were still together. So she had said they, even before the slap at the Emmys or whatever,
Yeah, the Grammys.
the Grammys. What's the Grammys?
No.
No, it was
Emmys,
Oscars.
Oscars. Before that, they were already split before that time period. I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't read the book, so I can't, whatever. But from what I have seen, it's like she's telling us all these things about their intricate personal life that we did not need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's a trend in social media, period. Like, people overshare so much and feel the need to just share so many things that was not my business. And that,
smearing my boy.
And you want to know why she's doing it?
It's a smear campaign.
The reason why is the same reason is what you said, social media. I care what other people think. Because the real truth is, I mean, with the puzzle pieces that are out, right?
yeah,
Is August happened.
yes,
Couldn't take accountability.
Yep.
Split comes.
yes.
We're not going to leave each other, but
The red
we'll
table.
stay together.
Right.
Starts the red table talk. That's when the smear campaign is. The way I feel about what I did to him makes me feel like I can never be what he wanted me to be. So it's really not his fault. You did the thing that made you feel like that. That's what they teach you in therapy, Jada. But yeah. So red table talk comes, and this is what solidifies at least my thinking of why, right? When he said, "So what happened?" Well, it was I got into an entanglement. You still can't take accountability for what you did. So
yeah,
the whole world looks at Will Smith. Oh my God, look at him. Now you feel even worse. I want everybody to hate him like how I feel like when it's really projection is all she's
but I
doing.
feel like it's interesting that we're all witnessing this thing, and she's not getting canceled.
Yeah.
But if the roles were reversed,
Oh.
and
And
it was
people-
Will doing this, and she was, in his shoes, it'd be a wrap.
But see, people say that they bring up Will's book and his press run. This is why you have to listen to what people say,
Right.
right? Because Will Smith did talk about it, but look how he's talking about her. he's protecting her name still.
Right.
There's a lot of we.
Yep.
When Jada is I and
I.
Will and you
Yep.
and Tupac and all of this.
Why
Yes.
is she still?
But with Will, it was like a lot of we decided, we thought this. He speaks like
Very
their
protective
family
over
name
her
is
and her
theirs.
image.
Yeah.
She speaks like it's Will's life and my life, right? And
Can't take-
that's the crux.
It's the capital A word, man. She can't take that accountability.
Yeah.
Jada, I ain't gonna lie. You need to be quiet. She's literally she's using Will Smith to stay relevant. If we're being, well, let me not say stay relevant, but I feel like it's something to promote her book for sure.
Yeah.
100% promote the book, and it's just like,
Because why else
she
wouldn't
ain't
you
got
let
nothing else
go?
to talk about.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Like,
she was,
why
Like
why
she
would
made
you,
her money.
Why would you make?
Yeah.
Why would you hold on to something you claim makes you so sick?
Yeah.
right.
Like just go get in the grave with Tupac if that's what you want to do.
That's crazy.
That
shit.
was wild.
Go get in the grave with him. What you talk about him more than Will? Positively. She said, "Oh man, I loved him so much. The things we did for each other. You ain't never hear her say nothing like that about Will.
Okay.
Briefly,
Let me ask you this. So, as far as we know, that was
far as we know.
her first love, right?
yeah,
What if, like, say you're with a woman and her first love has,
Died.
yes, and whenever she did talk about him, she spoke highly of him. Would you feel away?
No.
no, but the way that she's talking about
But
him,
if my 12-year-old daughter writes a note to your dad, thing that she's never met, how you're going about
Yeah.
this is a problem.
it's a big problem. Because like, yeah, I'm not telling you to forget about him.
Right.
I'm not telling you to not keep his name in good lights. But
I heard her talk about Tupac more than she talked about her mom.
facts. I heard. her talk
Yeah,
about
her mom's
Tupac.
on her show with her. Cool. Tell us some stories about your mother. All right?
Yeah.
Because who's really important to you?
Yeah.
That's how you can tell. Now, I wouldn't mind you if your lover died, but there's people that birthed you.
Yeah.
If you're talking about them
She
more,
had
then I'm gonna be
kids.
like, what could I do? But
had
if
kids.
you're talking about him more than you're talking about anybody else,
Let's
I
dive
heard
deep.
more
Let's dive into that.
exactly.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of Tupac stories. Jaden showed me psychedelics. That's what we heard about Jaden.
That's all we heard about him.
Yeah.
But Tupac, the greatest man
made
to
me
ever
better.
write.
He did this for me. He did this for me. We did this for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're soulmates.
What?
And then try to flip it. Well, I mean, your kid could be a Jada. You know what people who do that, they try to use words that but it's very telling
Yeah.
of who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Right? No
I'm
accountability.
not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of her whatsoever.
We see.
She lost me, and I love Low Down Dirty Shame. That was a great movie. Love Set It Off.
Yeah.
But man, I can't watch none of those movies no more. Cause it's like I don't want to support this shit. It's down on my boy Will. I went and watched Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3.
Like I feel like Will.
Just to put money in
No, there's a fourth one. Bad Boys for Life.
That's
Yeah.
the third one. That's the third one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
one,
fourth
yeah.
one. There's another one coming though.
Yeah.
They're
Be on the
coming with
lookout for the A. If y'all casting or shooting in Atlanta,
They shot that already, big fella.
Oh.
In Atlanta.
It's done.
Yeah, it's not.
I know that.
Yeah, it's
I thought they
wraps.
were about to start filming.
Yeah, they in post right
Well,
now.
the next one.
I don't think
Will,
they're gonna do it better.
Will, I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Hey, I said Hitch was my favorite movie.
Right.
Hitch?
We're with you.
Yeah.
Look, listen,
I think Will just wanted to enjoy life.
that's all it
like,
was. He
I
was
don't-
skydiving.
Yeah. Some people want to. some people care about what life looks like so they can show other people.
Yes.
Right. Then there's some people who don't care what it looks like to other people. As long as it's quality to me, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the difference between them.
I just wish Will would get his lick back in public just one time.
No, but
No.
no,
He
no,
can fit-
No.
But he's getting his lick. Look, I don't.
I
even-
mean, he
look,
is
hold up,
getting
look.
his.
I don't
'cause he
have
doesn't
to
wanna be
say
the bad guy.
nothing.
Yeah.
When people see what's going on, how yes, there are going to be people who take your side, but look at the lives they're also living, right? But the people who don't take your side, and you feel, look, because that's what's really driving you. You're really like fighting a ghost.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not even fighting me no more. You're
Yeah.
fighting this creation in your head of what you thought you should do to make you feel better about what you did, right? And
I can't believe she smashed her son's friend.
that's crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, A5 South show, I was watching an episode and they was talking about the entanglement. Carlos Mills had the craziest thing ever, and I'm gonna repeat it.
Okay.
He said, what if everything works out between them and they get back together? He smashed for the first time. He hit it from the back and he looked at her booty hole and it looked different.
That is an insane.
Hey, cut his mic.
That was the funniest thing. Hey, shout out to them, man. That shit right there was the funniest thing I've ever heard in real life.
Yeah.
That right there was crazy.
I don't think I would even. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Poor Will, man. But he's handling it. He's handling like a champ.
But if it was anybody else that smashed their, if Will smashed Willow's friend,
Oh my!
come on, dog.
It would be a
Come on.
rap.
Yo,
Yeah,
you would
nah, he
never.
would be canceled.
He's a.
He's a
Immediately.
dog.
Well, they would have said groomer. That's what they would have said.
A groomer?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's
Like
when
when an
you
older
like.
man is grooming a younger one.
Well,
girl.
Oh, okay.
Is when somebody is coercing somebody who
Yes.
doesn't know as much as they know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Learned something new today.
Yeah.
When I think of groomer, I think of a dog cleaner. A dog
No.
person that cleans
Yeah.
plants.
So,
Nice.
and he would have got smacked with that label and never been able to
Oh
escape
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
I
he
have
was
a-
sick. Come on, Stockholm. Like, boy, listen. It's.
How do y'all feel about cancel culture?
Cancel
I feel like
culture?
it's not real.
It's not.
I hate it so much.
Because who got canceled and is still canceled today?
They get EDP up out of here.
Who?
Oh, so yeah, y'all, they'll know. They're on EDP heels. They're not letting him live.
Damn.
Like, so
Who's that?
I feel like that was a successful cancel. He's a guy. He
That was a
messaged
successful
a young girl about cupcakes, and he got caught going to pick up the cupcakes. Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, they also got old boy from Rick and Morty. He got canceled.
Rick and Morty.
Because he sent
What
some
he
crazy
do?
message.
But see, I don't think it's called canceling. Is if what you do is against what people believe. I feel like cancel culture is somebody who like does something may not have known, and everybody attacks them and never lets them learn from it. I feel like that's cancel culture.
act of just like, oh, you did this? Ugh, we all don't fuck with you no more.
But like if A person kills B person, and everybody stop messing with A person, I don't think that's canceling them.
That's just, yeah. you're
That's like
supposed to
we
do
just
that.
don't mess with you no more.
Yeah.
So
I think, who else? Did Tory Lanez technically get canceled?
I mean,
Is that canceled? I mean, he got arrested.
he's
how do you
serving-
feel about that situation?
Listen, I still listen to Tory and Meg music. I wasn't there.
Who you're a bigger fan of?
Do you still listen to R. Kelly?
No.
Who do you think ties it better not? R. Kelly, Trey Songz, or Usher?
What was the question?
Who do you think ties it better not?
Tell everybody where to find you, man. We're done. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yo, this is insane. I don't even know how to hold tie. Go ahead. Tell everybody where to find you. What were the
We were
options?
talking about Tory Lanez. Wait, what?
He said, "Who can tie a
Better
knot?"
not. What were they? What? Who?
Trey Songz or Usher?
Hold on. How did Usher get in there?
Wait, what did Usher do?
I heard Usher's a sicko.
I did not hear that one.
I didn't know about that one.
Oh, let's flip it then. We'll do R. Kelly, P. Diddy, or Trey Songz.
Hey, listen. I don't want to know. Hey, listen. I do not condone any of these statements.
I mean, personally, when I hear R. Kelly, I'm like, why are y'all playing R. Kelly? Like, I'm not into cancel culture, but it's just like,
How do you feel when you hear Pooh Shiesty?
I don't really listen to Pooh Shiesty.
How do you feel when you listen to Lil Durk?
I don't really listen to Lil Durk.
I mean, who listens to Dirt?
Hold on,
You
wait.
the person that listens to Dirt.
Hold on. Who do you listen to?
Mainstream
Who's your favorite trap rapper?
trap rapper. I love Thug.
Perfect. So you cringe when you hear R. Kelly.
He
But
was
you-
peeing on children.
But you don't cringe when you listen to Young Thug.
I like Thug. I love Thug's music.
But what was he doing?
Are we talking about the Rico?
What was Young Thug doing?
When? What did Young Thug do?
I don't know. We'll see. Both of them are in the same position right now. In court,
Yeah,
where
they're both-
did R.
they're
Kelly
both
get
in court.
sentenced?
Oh, he got sentenced. R.
Yeah.
Kelly's
Oh,
in
yeah,
there for
he-
He's behind bars.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know if his court date came.
Nah, he's been sentenced.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know how much time, but I know
got
he's
like
in there.
30
He in
years.
there. Tory Lane's in there.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez.
But I just want to see where we differentiate, like
Yeah, I mean, like I said, about
that type of us thing happening to people.
Yeah.
Because it always baffles me, right?
Yeah.
I think both are wrong.
Yes.
And people have the choice to pick what they want.
Right.
But when people be like, yo, this happened to you, then you listen to people who might have sent people to the gulag. Like, where's the moral line is my question. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So, like.
Now, I'm not going to take away from the stamp that R. Kelly has on the music industry. Like, that's something you can't take away.
Yeah.
But he was peeing on children.
There's people who've killed people. Do you listen to
He
them?
didn't kill those kids.
Who killed their kids?
I said he didn't kill kids.
Oh.
I mean, I think both are equally.
Both are pretty horrible.
Both are terrible.
They're
Yes.
both like here.
But I just want to know why people don't hold them as
Yeah.
equal. Is my question.
So you're saying if you hold one accountable, hold all accountable?
Yes. Like both
If
of
you
those
cringe-
things, I feel like you have to register as a sex offender.
For sure.
100%.
Do you have to register as a murderer when you get out?
I mean, it's on your record, but you don't have to put on, there's no registry.
Exactly.
There is no murder registry. He killed these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
can't live here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I feel that. I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna be honest, and y'all are probably gonna be like, okay, I still listen to both. If R. Kelly comes on my playlist and it's like "Step in the Name of Love," it's gonna be hard to skip "Step in the Name of Love."
yeah, I mean,
That's it.
people still go to the Louvre in Paris and look at paintings made by people who was running the Crusades. So like,
Yeah.
all right, what do we do?
Yeah.
I appreciate the artist. I don't appreciate what the artist did in his personal life.
Yeah. Like back to what I
support
was saying about Tori and
personal
Meg. Like, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though.
I wasn't there. Those people do not know me. I do not know them.
This is the very last question.
But I love their music.
How do you feel about Believe All Women?
Who?
How do you feel about Believe All Women?
Believe all women?
Some women lie. Some women have malintentions, and some women do try to set men up and have ill intentions. But majority of the time, what they say happened.
Okay.
So, women lie just like men lie.
Mm-hmm.
So, like if someone comes to you and say, so and so sexually assaulted me, it's like, okay, let's work through it. You see what happened. Tell me what happened. Let's work through it. But if we get to the end of that and I find out you lied about it, that's fucked up because that's someone's life. You know what I'm saying? Like we hear stories all the time about people in college lying on the football player to ruin their career or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know statistically a lot of people get sexually assaulted in college as well. So it's just like you gotta find that common ground. All women don't lie, but some do.
Mm-hmm.
So believe most women.
So would you say all men don't cheat, but some do?
100%.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So tell
Why
me
you-
about where they can find you.
Why are you making that face?
Who do you think cheats more, men or women?
I feel like it's equal. Women are just smarter about it.
So if they're smarter, don't you think they get away with it a lot more?
Yes.
So they probably do it more?
No.
You don't think the person who can get away with it more does
do it
it more?
more?
No.
Why is that? What do you
That's
mean
just
by
like that's just like saying, niggas ain't shit because
So do you think somebody who steals and gets caught and somebody who steals and never gets caught, you think they have the same likelihood to commit the same amount of thefts? Or is the person who doesn't get caught have like a thing that's going to keep them going? You walked into it. You walked into it.
You opened
Okay.
the door up.
You got me there. That was
You opened the
good.
door up.
That
for
was
you,
good.
And you stepped in.
That was good. That was
Now you
good.
about to-
I mean, the
You
person.
Because once somebody admits that they're smarter at something,
They're gonna do it.
They have
then
a better.
they have a higher level of
They
accountability.
know how to get around the system. So I see what you did there. That was good. This man's
Now
good.
tell everybody where they can find you.
This man's-
Wait, so who cheats more?
No. No. Listen. No, I feel like no. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to wrap it around. It's not coming
No,
around.
you did it. I
You
just
did
followed
that.
your answers. That's it.
No.
Yeah.
You put the bait down.
Yeah.
No.
I just asked the question, see where it was going, and I just wanted to see where your logic was going to lead you,
I feel like everyone cheats the same amount of cheatosity.
Cheatosity.
That's
What
the
a
word.
word. What a word.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like women can, I don't want to say put themselves in men's shoes, but women know how to maneuver. They know how to get around the system with men. They're smarter about it.
She started a little
I feel like men, they can be a little
shaky.
Yeah, they can
shaky,
get
huh?
caught with it. And,
Okay.
you know, I feel like you have a follow up coming.
No,
There's no follow up.
I don't know.
TikTok got you. Don't worry.
TikTok.
I don't
The
even say
internet has you.
anything.
You might have just made yourself viral, man.
Yeah. This is gonna be on every red pill, misogynist. What you just said. Listen.
Yeah, you just
But am I wrong?
Huh?
Am I wrong?
About
I mean, but you didn't. The fact that you didn't. When you have premise equals conclusion, and you say premise does not equal conclusion, all I'm saying is that's a red flag. All right, that's it.
walking redder here. Walking red flag.
So yeah, once they see that, man,
dye your hair red again.
Huh?
masterclass.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
Where can they find you at?
You can find me on really all platforms at KaySnapped.
How do you spell it?
KaySnapped. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, my website, KaySnapped. That's me.
Well, listen, wonderful episode. Great things you spoke about.
You're great.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great
All
stuff.
those
Appreciate
things.
you pulling up.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, we need some sponsors, man. Papa John's, what's going on?
Papa John's, Gatorade,
KaySnapped.
God is dope.
KaySnapped. We need sponsorship.
What?
Yeah, business owner.
Oh. Stay tuned. We'll see.
Peace.